And our fabulous choir will be back with us a little later. Yay. Thank you, Steve. Our director, Steve Cooper, and soloist Val Cooper. Thank you so much. So as many of you know, the United Centers for Spiritual Living, it's an interesting time for us as we're moving through the integration process of the International Centers for Spiritual Living. And I've heard it said that these are interesting times. And so I find when we move through interesting times, it's great to go back to the basics, to guide our path and to illumine the way. And so today we'll have a reading of the Global Heart Vision and the Declaration of Principles. So I'll invite forward Dr. Christina Tillotson, the Distance Dean of the Holmes Institute of the United Centers for Spiritual Living, and Reverend David Fear, Senior Minister, Sangha Center for Spiritual Living.
Nightclub act. Is this thing on? Deep breath, everybody. The Declaration of Principles and the Global Heart Vision. We believe in God, the living Spirit Almighty, one indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. This one manifests itself in and through all creation, but is not absorbed by its creation. The manifest universe is the body of God. It is the logical and necessary outcome of the infinite self-knowingness of God.
We envision the emergence of the global heart to balance and guide the further evolution of humanity as stewards of our planet and all its inhabitants.
We believe in the incarnation of the Spirit in everyone, and that all people are incarnations of the one Spirit.
We see a world free of homelessness, violence, war, hunger, separation, and disenfranchisement.
Isn't that true? Don't you see that? We believe in the eternality, the immortality, and the continuity of the individual soul forever and ever expanding.
We see a world in which there is a generous and continuous sharing of heart and resources.
We believe that heaven is within us and that we experience it to the degree that we become conscious of it.
We envision a world in which forgiveness, whether for errors, injustices, or debts, is the norm.
Amen. We believe in the ultimate goal of life, to be a complete emancipation from all discord of every nature, and that this goal is sure to be attained by all.
We see a world in which borders are irrelevant. We see a world which has renewed its emphasis on beauty, nature, and love through the resurgence of creativity, art, and aesthetics.
We believe in the unity of all life, and that the highest good and the highest God is the innermost God, is one God.
We see a world in which fellowship with all life prospers and connects through the guidance of spiritual wisdom and experience.
We believe that God is personal to all who feel this indwelling presence.
We envision a world in which we live and grow as one global family that respects and honors the interconnectedness of all life.
We believe in the direct revelation of truth through the intuitive and spiritual nature of the individual, and that any person may become a revealer of truth who lives in close contact with the indwelling God.
We envision United Centers for Spiritual Living as a bridge across the illness and illusion of separation, thereby dynamically empowering the vision of the global heart.
We believe that the universal spirit, which is God, operates through a universal mind, which is the law of God, and that we are surrounded by this creative mind, which receives the direct impress of our thought and acts upon it. We believe in the healing of the sick through the power of this mind. We believe in the control of conditions through the power of this mind.
We envision United Centers for Spiritual Living as united and actuated by this compelling vision of a healthy world, a world experienced global heart that is ardently committed to bringing this vision forth through its ministries and its transformative teaching.
We believe in the eternal goodness, the eternal loving kindness, and the eternal givingness of life to all.
We see the United Centers for Spiritual Living as a global community of inspired individuals caring for and about each other and the entire planetary family, thereby bringing the gift of active compassion and kindness to the world. Our local ministries and communities become points of inspiration and influence, effectively advancing the vision of the global heart to benefit all expressions of life.
And finally, we believe in our own soul, our own spirit, and our own destiny, for we understand that the life of all is God. And so it is.
And now, to recognize and honor all of our Science of Mind students, I'll call forward the Executive Director of Seaside Center for Spiritual Living, Reverend Tammy Miller.
Good afternoon. Congratulations, all you graduates. Congratulations on the hard work that you have done. So, this is the opportunity and the time for us to really honor all of those that have said yes to Spirit in their own beautiful, unique way this year. And so as part of this graduation ceremony, I'm going to just ask for some different individuals to please stand, starting with the teachers. Those that have given of their time, those that love these students and this teaching so greatly that they have chosen to teach, and those that are assistants of the teachers. Would you please stand now so that we can honor you? Thank you for the difference you've made in our world. And for those of you that are brand new to this teaching and this year have completed the foundational class, the Science of Mind Foundations class, we'd love to honor you. Would you please stand so that we can say honor you and welcome you? And there is a whole group of secondary level classes, including self-mastery and treatment and meditation, power of your word, mind-body, roots, all of the second level accredited classes. If anyone here has completed those classes this year, would you please stand so that we can honor you? And we have a group that's particularly excited today because next year they're going to be sitting in these wonderful blue robes. And that is the students that have completed Practitioner 1 training. We'd love to honor you. Would you please stand so that we can honor you? The year will fly by in no time. And of course, we know that none of us walk alone, that it really takes a village to help raise each and every one of us in consciousness. It takes those that love us, those that support us, those that are there for us as we go through our difficult times. And that is our family and our friends and all of those that support us. So anyone that has ever supported a student on the journey, would you please stand up so that we can honor you? We bless you all. Thank you.